With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. He'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, a modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. A throw on the move is caught. Here's third down and a few inches.
18, Rattler, 18, go!
From the gun, it's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
First down and more inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Bills. It's his third touchdown on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go!
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Come to the line now on second and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Sending a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cut.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Eagles. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
79 Broncos. Set. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-6 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Hold the ready.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Ritter. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to fit.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
A return now from the 4. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Ritter. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Set it.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this 1st half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ritter. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
60 by 6, go!
They'll stick with him again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. First and 10. Now, faking the give. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
On first down, it's Ritter. And this will be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on...
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Ritter to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and more. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Pass now for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And how to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That one good for 26 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now Ritter. That's into the hands of Coleman. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. His kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll run on 2nd down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll try the right side this time. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. The open receiver is Dotson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Huh.
From the gun, it's Ritter. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Back to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. On the toss, they'll run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. A handoff as they try to run it here. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. Look at him go! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's first and 10. This is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field. And we need to check this call.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is brought in. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
19 Pioneer.
Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Maverick.
Here's Ritter to throw. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here we go. One final play. Now and they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's hand.